Are there
And
any gaps that you could see? I mean, of course, we always discuss this mobility, public transport is always a factor, but are there any gaps that remain, whether it's minor or major to your mind?
I don't think there are any gaps. Are there risks? There will always be a risk, no? But we have to weigh things, no? I think what's more important is we have to have a strong economy, just in case that the external environment that is brewing up in Ukraine and Russia does explode. Our economy will be fit, no, to ride it through. So, and we are already feeling it right now. As early as, 6 months ago, we saw the creeping up of commodity prices. No? Because this thing of Ukraine and Russia just didn't happen right now. No? It was a build-up over time, and people were already speculating, and that's why you saw oil prices move up over time. No? And not only oil, but everything has gone up, from wheat to milk to sugar to basically every commodity has gone up. Well, basically, prices of commodities will further increase, no, from its high as we speak today. Oil is what, at $100, and
$4.
it can still go higher, no? And you've got wheat, basically, which we produce that raw material for flour, and that goes into our bread. So bread prices will go up. Of course, sugar has gone up already. We buy sugar for our products like ice cream, so it's hit the high. And SRA has allowed the importation of sugar for the beverage companies. That's to show you that they are preparing. No? So everything is going up, and the war will just make it worse.
how about your supply chain, sir? Because they are reporting serious disruptions that have started in the conflict areas. Is it spreading to, or have you been feeling it already anyway?
We have not felt it. You can get the commodities that you need, your raw materials that you need, but of course, the prices are moving rapidly up, no? And that is a concern, because then you will have a very bad inflation, and that's what we don't want to see. Of course, we don't know if this thing spreads over. Let's pray that this is just isolated to Ukraine and Russia, but you never know. Somebody can make a mistake, no? And then it becomes a full-blown thing. And that is where we have to prepare. No? And I think the Philippines, if our economy is not strong enough, and our MSMEs are basically the backbone of the Philippine economy, then we can be in trouble. No?
But beyond bracing ourselves, what options does government have, the private sector for that matter, to help to somehow cushion the blow?
Well, we have to secure that the commodities that we produce in the country are given priority to us, not the consumers here. No, if we get to that point, no, and we have to make sure that we have enough supply of oil, no? And other commodities, which the private sector is already doing. No? As we speak, this has been anticipated already. This is not something that just came out recently. It's been there, and so our materials group has been anticipating this and securing it, no? Our supply. Now, what we cannot hedge indefinitely is price increases. No, so ultimately these price increases will hurt our consumers, and of course, as producers, we don't want that, because we're after volume and market share. No, so if you increase your price, then people will not be able to buy your product. No, so, and that is a problem. So I think at this point in time, and that's why we've been pressing that it's very important that the economy of the Philippines becomes stronger and resilient. Remember, Secretary Dominguez said we borrowed about 1.7 trillion pesos, no? And that has to be serviced. Now, if interest rates go up because of hyperinflation, and that will be a problem for us. No?